Alright, it's time to do a little experiment. I'm gonna go tipping through the village. I keep saying I'm going to make a little walkthrough video of where I am. One, because people have asked for it. Ooh, I'm looking tired, y'all. I can't help it. I've been sleeping like all day, so one, because people have asked for video of like where I am, and two, I'm going to be doing a live tomorrow, and so I think that this will be helpful if anybody else needs to ever come to this exact place and come to my exact doctor. So this is my giant 3-bedroom village house, which is entirely too big for me, and I rarely say that. And this is the beautiful little village of Pineculum, where I have been staying for the past few weeks. And I just booked my trip home, so I'm super, super excited to be going home soon. It's going to be in a few weeks yet, but yeah, this place has served me well, not once but twice now. And I figured also, since I'm moving so slow, it will be a good time to not necessarily need to be concerned about not having a gimbal. Hello. So I can just kind of tip on down the street, and you guys can see how peaceful this place is. And I will admit that I am getting a bit stir crazy, but if I had stayed in the city, I probably would have busted out my stitches by now, trying to go to see a movie or something to that effect. So it is good to just be in the middle of nowhere. Oh, big spider web. In the middle of nature. Sometimes, especially when you just need to be not doing anything. There's a tiny little shop up the road where I can get milk, and I don't think I've ever found anything else that I needed to purchase there. And yeah, there's no excitement. I came here the first time 4 years ago, for 10 days, and we had just come from Mumbai, and it was kind of like just a place and a time to chill out. And I had such an amazing experience here. My host was actually here, at least at that time, so I met more people, and you know, people were just really, really kind, and it was really humbling. And when it was time to go, I really didn't want to go, and so then I was like crying when I left. And I just had such a connection to this place, and I just felt like I will be back here one day. And who knew that I would be coming back here, you know, to save my life. So, yeah, it's really amazing and interesting to be back in this tiny little place. And, you know, if you're here and you need to come here well, if you want to come here just to relax, that's fine. But if you end up, you know, following in my footsteps and needing to take the same surgery, you know, there are like neighboring towns and other things that you can do, you know, within like 30 minutes to an hour. I am just not able to do any of them right now. So it doesn't have to be a completely like boring time for, your family that comes with you, or anybody that, decides to accompany you. But if you just are wanting to travel and, have a few peaceful days in a very remote area, but still having Wi-Fi, then I highly recommend, highly recommend. So this is going to be the end of my walk, and I'm going to turn around and turn the camera the other way so you guys can see the rest of the place. There's a temple down this way as well. There's a couple of temples on this road, but Kerala has a very high Christian population, actually. So you get a mixture of churches and temples in this part of the country. So you can kind of hike to a temple down there, which I've not done, from what I understand. Hi, how are you? I'm good. I'm going for a walk.
Okay, that's okay.
I'm okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's my caretaker. He's been tending to me and his wife, Kiran Bai. Very nice gentleman. I also met him the last time I was here. I don't know what this woman is over here chopping, but she's chopping the hell out of it. Some wood, I think. Grandma and the baby. Yeah, chopping some wood. And as you can see, I don't want to say people aren't bothered or shocked by foreigners, because some days certain people are. As you can imagine, people are not quite used to seeing people that look like me here. I'm missing out on some of these houses. But it's all in a very nice way. I remember there's a photo of me at this house. I had an amazing lunch experience here last time I was here. It was really beautiful. But yeah, somebody tried to invite me to a birthday party one day. They woke me up with a bell, and I couldn't put together enough pieces of information. But I gathered there was a birthday party somewhere, and they just wanted to invite me. So, of course, I declined and went back to bed. But people are quite friendly, and it's an absolutely most tranquil, peaceful place ever. I think, taking trips and going for some excitement is lovely, but living where you can just really and truly chill out and be at peace is the best thing in the world. This is one of my driver's houses here, who is a neighbor. Beautiful color. I really like that. I want to live in a pink house. Alright, and here we are back to my place. So yeah, this place is about 2.5 hours from Kochi Airport, and yeah, I still need to do hello. It's the local Baba's house. I still need to do a video for the actual house, but there's always these great spaces above which you can use for a party or just drying your laundry, practicing your Afrobeats routine. So I'm going to go. Alright, so that was a good amount of exercise for me for the day. I'm feeling quite proud of myself. Thank you for thank you for coming with me. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little peek into quaint, very quaint village life in southern India.